Good morning. I just woke up, clearly. Happy Monday, and welcome to a Week in My Life vlog. First thing I do when I wake up is start my Keurig and feed my cat. So he's good to go for the day, but I thought I would take you through my morning routine that I'm implementing for 2026. Actually, I've been doing this for the past month, and I really like it, and it's something that I want to continue in 2026. So, first thing I do, brush my teeth. Second, I am actually going to floss, because this is a habit I'm really bad at, but my dentist says I need to do it. So we're going to do it. I'm not going to show you. I'm probably going to cut most of that out because that's kind of gross, but floss. Now I'm going to gargle. I have this prescription mouthwash because I've had gingivitis a couple times last year, and this is something my dentist gave me. I don't have a gingivitis right now, but I figured I might as well use it up. Okay, he's not interested. Alright, so at this point in time, we're actually going to do some stretches. It's a little later than I would like. It's actually 10 to 7, so it's 6:50. Normally I try to wake up at 6 o'clock, 6:15ish, and then get to stretching by 6:30. But I woke up a little late today, which is fine. I think something that's really important in a morning routine, and what I like about this one, is it's really flexible. So because I woke up a little later, normally I would stretch from 6:30 to 7, but because it's 6:50, we're gonna stretch from now until 7:15. So that's still 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set a timer. I'm implementing this because I really want to be more flexible. I sit in a chair all day for work, and oh my god, I've noticed that my body just doesn't move the same. And I'm getting older. I'm already 28, which is not old, but sometimes I feel like my body is older than 28. So, 2025, we're gonna move it. We're gonna bring some flexibility back. There's no rhyme or rhythm to it. It's not like I follow a tutorial or anything. I just stretch the way that I think will feel good, and it's not about looking pretty or doing specific poses. It's just about increasing mobility. Yeah? Yeah. I'm thinking in the future, this would also be a good time to do some almost calisthenics, which is more strength training, but it's still slow movement, holding poses for a long time. I don't know. Today we're just going to do some stretches. It's really all I feel like doing. So I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to start a video and get to stretching. Okay, so on the agenda for today, we just have to do work, and then tonight we have a Pilates class. So we don't have to do anything too crazy to get ready, but it is part of my routine. It is something I want to implement where every day I at least do something. Because if you work from home, you know how easy it is to just not get ready for the day. And I feel like I'm missing out, you know? I'm just going to straighten my hair, do very minimal makeup, and then pick out a cute outfit that's comfy. Okay, Okay, one thing I've been doing when I straighten my hair, and I'm gonna try to do it today, but it is make or break whether it looks good or I have a bad hair day, is I try to curl the front piece, especially on this side, and I try to use a straightener. Okay, that actually turned out pretty good. Also, my hair doesn't hold a curl very well, so it will fall and it won't look so much like this, but I think it's kind of fun. I don't know, something I've been playing around with. But let's move on, let's do some makeup. I'm just gonna put on some foundation. I use this CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. And then probably just do some blush and mascara and do my eyebrows. I use this e.l.f. brow lift gel with this Maybelline Express Brow and Panorama mascara and a Rare Beauty blush. Okay, here's the fit for the day. I think it's cute. It's kind of a lot. I know I'm a little bit more dressed up, but I realized that on today's to-do list is filming for the next YouTube video. So I wanted something that would look cute for that because I plan to start filming right after work. And so I didn't want to have to go get changed. And I think this is cute. Yeah? Okay, I just checked my work calendar and I don't have any meetings this morning, which is pretty awesome. So the last step in my morning routine is to do 45 minutes of rapid picking up, cleaning, vacuuming, anything that I have to do to clean my apartment. I'm not very good at keeping my apartment clean, especially in 2025. So in 2026, I want to be more responsible and we're going to keep this place looking nice. Well, we're going to try. Alright, it's lunchtime, and I am going to be having my leftover homemade tomato soup, which I'm very excited about. And while I eat, I'm going to start working on a design for a future project that you'll see more about in a later video. But it's very exciting. It's the first big project of the year, so I want to get my design finalized today. But first, we gotta eat. By the way, I followed the recipe in Joshua Weissman's book. So good. So good. It's 4:30. I'm done with work, and today on my schedule is filming the majority of the talking portions of my next video. And my next video is a showcase of my next collection. So I keep everything for my small business currently in these two, well, they're nightstands, but I just keep them in my living room almost like a credenza. Is that what that's called? But let's pull everything out, get set up, and yeah, I'll just try to film as much as I can today. Okay, I don't know if this is interesting to anybody, but I make my designs on the free Adobe Fresco app. But in order to make sure I export to the correct size, I bring it into Excel and... Okay, so you see how I've got it imported? Now you can go in Excel and edit the height and width to the exact dimensions that you need of the picture so that when you print it out, you know it's actually the right size. This took me a while to figure out how to do, so if anyone else is struggling with this is what I do. Well, it's a good thing we do test fits before I print out both versions. That's way too short. Look at this. What happened? But I'm looking at the image and it looks like it's squished that way, so I'm guessing my resizing got really weird. I don't know. We gotta try this again. Because that's not gonna work. Oh my god. That workout was so hard. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But it was so good. Yeah, great workout. It was really hard. My legs are shaky and I have lost so much strength over the past few months. It does make me sad, but that's okay. That's what the New Year's for. We're back in it. We're back in our workout routine. We're gonna be cut and we're gonna look hot. I just need a little bit of time. All right, that's it. Much better from this angle. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. On the agenda for today, in terms of my small business, is to cut out this pattern, all the pieces, and then to start editing. So it's a pretty chill day. In terms of my personal life, other things that we have to do today, I have to go to the gym, and I have some work to do this afternoon. I'm on my lunch break, by the way. I don't know if I said that. But it's lunchtime. And I would love to go to the grocery store. I really need to. But to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Also, I forgot to pick out recipes that I want to make. So I don't really know what to get. So I might go to the grocery store tomorrow instead of today. But I am kind of looking forward to just a cozy day in. As I was sitting here cutting out these pieces, I've been thinking about how nice it would be if I had a Cricut and it would cut all these things out for me. And I was thinking that would be a good investment for the business. If my business ever makes, well, no. When my business starts to make that kind of money, I think that might be one of the first investments that I make, is a Cricut. Because then I wouldn't even have to do this. It would just cut it out for me. And out of vinyl, out of stickers. But yeah, they're like, what, $300, $400? And I just don't think we're at the point where I can sink that kind of money, because I really don't know if we're going to see that return yet. We need to sell some things. We need to grow our business a little bit more before that point. But I would love to get there eventually. That would be really cool. For now, this works just the same. We're going to use normal paper, and I'm just cutting out our pieces the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Oh, you're crooked. Oh, okay. Alright, I've had a pretty unproductive day, so my mood's a little low, but it's time to go to the gym. I don't really want to go to the gym, but we're gonna go to the gym. It's gonna feel good. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna do lifting today in my apartment gym, and it's already 7 o'clock. It should take me about an hour. Hopefully, I get done around 8:30, and then dinner, edit a little bit, and today we need to go to bed on time. Okay, here's what happened. Here's the real reason I've been low energy today. I didn't go to bed last night until 1 a.m., which is honestly not terrible for me, but I need to knock that off for the New Year's resolution. Yeah, if I'm waking up at 6, it's only 5 hours of sleep. And I think as I'm getting older, I'm not able to handle it as much. So, we're gonna go to bed on time tonight, and yeah, gym first. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just kind of, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. All right, hello, happy Thursday. It's already like, well, I just got off of work, so it's like 5 p.m. right now, and I am sorry for not checking in sooner. Oop, we're gonna need that. I'll be there. But I promise I haven't done anything small business related today. I actually had a really busy and productive day at work, which is awesome. So nothing much outside of that has gotten done. But I'm finally off, and it's time to start. Today's agenda for small business is the pattern that we cut out yesterday. We're gonna stick the pieces onto our glass, and then I need to edit. I need to finish the rough cut, get to the point where I'm done with the rough cut of our next video, which I got started with yesterday, because I don't think I updated you, but I did. I got started with it yesterday, so we just need to finish the rough cut today, and that's it for small business. Not on the agenda is working out, and I totally forgot. Normally I order groceries. You have to do it in the morning if you want to pick it up in the afternoon. And I totally forgot to do that today because I was working. So we might have to order something for dinner. Anyways, let's get to it. You know what? I bought new glass for the background and the white glass, but you know what? I actually want to use up my scraps before opening that. Alright, I am back from the gym. It was a good workout. Okay, bye. It was arm day, which is good because my legs needed a break, but my arms are so sore. I got Thai food and I'm so excited. I've got rice. I've got, it's not coconut soup, which is normally what I get. But this time I decided to mix it up. I got tom kha kai soup. I'm probably butchering that, but it looks to be like a coconut soup base. It looks delicious. I'm so pumped. And green curry. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Thai food is probably my favorite takeout food. And what a treat for a Wednesday night, huh? Alright, let's try this. I am so excited. Yes. Okay, let's give this a try. It looks so good. Oh my god, that's so hot. Wait, that's so tasty. I've been thinking about yesterday, and I was kind of in a down mood. You probably could tell. And I was thinking a little bit about why, and I think it's because I'm trying to implement so many changes this new year, and with any sort of change, there's always a little bit of pushback to go back to what's comfortable and to go back to what's normal. And I think yesterday I just had some old patterns, some like old thought patterns that I'm trying to break. And I'm really proud of myself that I still did everything that I wanted to do. I think something that I need to do, not that I'm trying not to implement so many changes all at once because it's better to take baby steps, but something that I absolutely need to do is come up with like a night routine. Because something that definitely makes me fall off is when my sleep schedule gets thrown off. And I really don't have a sleep schedule. Like, I'm kind of notorious for sleeping at weird times. I'm just going to try to keep that in mind moving forward. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty proud of myself. We're like on schedule for small business stuff, and I've done everything that I wanted to do. It was just like a low energy, low mood kind of day, you know? Something I've been working on as well is I've realized I operate in a all or nothing mentality a lot of the times, where if it's not perfect, it's feels like a failure to me. And I used to set goals where my goals were essentially to be perfect. It was, I need to work out every single day. Or like, I need to work out for an hour every single day. And if one day I work out for 30 minutes instead of an hour, if that feels like a monumental failure. And so then, because I viewed it as a failure, then the next week when I would try again, it kind of felt like starting over. But in reality, it's not starting over. It's still good. Like, I'm still achieving the goal, even if it's not perfect. So that's the mentality I'm trying to bring into 2026, where yes, I want a morning routine, and yes, I want to work out more, and yes, I want to do all of these things, and I have this schedule, but it's not so much that if I follow the schedule to the T, that's success, and if I don't, that's failure. That's not the mentality I'm trying to have. The mentality I'm trying to have is, what are the goals that I want to move towards, right? And then let me have a schedule, a plan to get to that goal. And if that plan needs to change because things pop up, because I didn't sleep well one night, or because I have to go out of town unexpectedly, or because work picks up or something, then I can alter that plan and it's still a success, right? So, for instance, like this week, yesterday, when I was in a low mood, I didn't do my morning routine after I just told you all about it and how much I like it and how it works. But yeah, because I didn't sleep very well and I went to bed super late, I woke up and I was just so tired and miserable. So I actually like laid in bed for a while longer before going to work. And normally I view that as a, oh my god, I've already fallen off my New Year's resolutions. But like, that's not the point. That's not the point of a morning routine, is to do it every single day and be perfect. The point is to have things to do that when I wake up, I know make me feel good, and works towards my goals of being like happy and healthy and improving flexibility and keeping my apartment clean. And just because I take a day, even 2 days or 3 days, and don't do it, that doesn't mean my whole year is a failure. You know? You know what I think? I think it comes from I no longer feel like I need to prove myself. It's like the need to be perfect is almost like the need to prove myself, to prove that I can do things perfectly. But at the same time, as I'm maturing and understanding myself more, it's, who am I proving myself to? Who? And then I think again, like, do I really care if I do this morning routine every single day, 365 days? No, I don't care. I really don't care. I guess what I'm saying is, even if I do this morning routine like 60% of the time, that's still better than 0% of the time. That's still better than not having one. That's still like moving me forward and making progress. And these systems that I put in place, I want them to work for me. And forcing myself to do something just because I want to be perfect, even though it's probably not the best thing for me in the moment, like, that's not the point. I don't know. I don't know if I explained that very well, but that was just what I was thinking about. I'm gonna finish eating this. I'm almost done sticking my pattern pieces onto glass, so we'll finish that up tonight. I'll do a little bit of editing, and hopefully I can get done early enough that I can do a little bit of gaming, because I'm in my gamer girl era, and I really want to play a little bit more Subnautica before going to bed, before 1 a.m. I'm not going to stay up till 1 a.m. tonight. At least I'm going to try really hard not to. know what I want to do with my hair today. It needs something. Maybe like up? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I completely forgot about my doctor's appointment this morning, and I was just sitting there worried about what I was gonna do with my hair, and I'm so late. This is why I need to not schedule appointments before like 9 a.m. I can't be trusted to remember. Good news. Doctor's appointment went well. I'm not dying. So I am in the drive-thru. I'm gonna get a Starbucks as a treat. What a crazy morning. I think I ended up checking in right at my appointment start time, but I made it. And we're good. I ended up getting a caramel macchiato this morning and one of those croissant ham and cheese sandwiches, which are definitely overpriced, but they're also delicious. So I'm feeling good. I have a lot of caffeine going through me right now, so I need to calm down a little bit. But happy Thursday. On the agenda today, I need to go to work, go to my day job. And then for small business, I am probably just going to edit a bunch this afternoon. I would love to get that video that I'm working on done or very close to being done so I can get it scheduled for Sunday so I can work ahead. Because I'm going on vacation in February, we need to get a little bit ahead of schedule so I can get a couple videos done and edited and scheduled to go live when I'm on vacation, which, you know, I could use that as an opportunity to take a week off, but it's so early in the year. I don't want to lose momentum and already use that as like a time not to post. You know what I mean? I'd rather try to get ahead. If it doesn't end up happening, then that's okay, but I want to at least try. I'm getting ready for the gym. Yeah, I had another really productive day at work. So I pretty much worked through my lunch. It's 6:30 now, but I'm trying to hurry to get to the gym a little bit earlier today because the past couple days I haven't gotten done working out until like 8:39-ish, and that's a little late. But I want to do a bunch of editing tonight, so I think if I go to the gym a little bit earlier, that'll also help with editing. But I'm already sleepy. Sitting at my desk all day makes me so sleepy, but I'm ready to move. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm embarrassed that I haven't shaved. I'm gonna get changed. Okay, outfit's not as cute, but I'm less embarrassed, so. Alright. She's good enough. She's cute enough. Let's go work out. Let's get her done. Ready to go. Let's go. Hello, good morning. I apologize if I sound different. I actually don't know where my mic's at today. It's somewhere in my apartment, but I don't really have time to look for it, so I hope I don't sound too bad. yeah, it's actually been a couple days since the last time you saw me. Thursday, I think, was my last clip, and today is Sunday, so it's been 2 days. And I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so I thought I would bring you around today. One of the first things we're going to do today is go on a hike with a friend of mine, which I'm really excited about, and I'm hoping it'll just like reset my mind and my energy and whatever juju is going on here. But we do have a lot to get done today after that, so I hope it doesn't take too long. Yeah, let's talk about it. Today is Sunday. Last time I saw you was Thursday, and I just completely dropped the ball. I realized Friday night that I didn't really vlog or film anything. I mean, no, here's what happened. Here's what really happened. Friday, I woke up and I knew that I needed a little bit of a rest day. One, from working out, because I worked out pretty hard last week, which was good. And my body just needed a little rest day. So I went to work, had a full day of work. It was really productive, which is good. And then I got off of work. And I just, to be honest with you, I just picked up a video game and sat and gamed until 2 a.m., which is really not what I planned on doing. It was not what I wanted to do. And then I woke up on Saturday and was doing some things around on Saturday and had a pretty productive morning. And then I did the same thing. I picked up my game probably at like 11 a.m., noon, and then just gamed for the rest of the day until like 2 a.m. last night. There's a difference between needing rest and avoiding and disassociating. I think I fell into the latter category the past couple days. And this isn't new for me. It's not like some fluke day. It's actually one of the bad habits I'm trying to break in 2026, which I think we've talked about a little bit in this vlog, right? Of how do we actually enact change and expecting some pushback of our old ways. So it's good. It kind of ties in. But yeah, like I said, there's a difference between realizing you need rest, so you take some rest, and like self-sabotage. And let me give you an example. I completely forgot on Saturday that I had plans to meet up with some colleagues of mine for brunch, and I just completely forgot about those. It was not in my head at all. It was not. If that's just a fluke thing, no big deal. But shit like that is happening to me more and more often. There's a difference between a fluke thing and a pattern, and it's starting to become a pattern, and I feel like I'm starting to become like the flaky, unreliable friend, colleague, whatever. And I hate that for myself, especially when one of the things I want to do this year, another one of the many things I want to do this year, is strengthen my relationships. I know it's kind of a bummer to talk about towards the end of this vlog, but I think it fits with the theme of what we have going on. This week I really tried to enact a lot of the changes that I wanted to see within myself. Sorry, that's not an attractive angle. That I wanted to see within myself this year, and obviously, I can't flip a switch and be a different person on New Year's Eve. It's gonna be a struggle to become that person. I'm gonna wear a hat. 1 second. Alright, so now that we know that happened, what the hell are we gonna do about it? Right? That's, if we fall down, we get back up and we keep going. So what are we gonna do? I think today we're just gonna try and do as many things as possible to alleviate, to catch up. It kind of feels like I'm failing a little bit. So we're not gonna get completely back on track today. There's just not enough time in the day. But we're gonna try to do what we can to move forward, because that's all that we can do. Alright, I'm supposed to leave for my hike in about 40 minutes, so at 10:30. The good news is that my video is ready to go. It's fully edited. It's done. The bad news is I haven't done the thumbnail, and I haven't done my title and description yet. Okay, I'm about 10 minutes before I have to leave, and I'm gonna get a thumbnail up. Is it gonna be good? It's not looking like it. Ugh, I can't make this not look so cluttered. Yeah, I just had to end up taking some screenshots from the video. I really wish I took dedicated thumbnail pictures. I think that would turn out a lot better. Okay, I think this is what I have to go with. I have to run out the door. I wish it was less cluttered. It looks so cluttered, but you know what? Something is better than nothing. And it's 10:30, so we're only 30 minutes late to get this thing live. Not bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and download it. We're gonna go with it, and then I'm gonna go on my hike. So cute. Oh, it's so sweet. Alright, I'm back from the hike. It was very good. Is exactly what I needed. Hello. Exactly what I needed. I'm feeling good. My legs are a little tired, but ooh, the good kind of tired. So, what are we gonna do next? We need to get things reset. I really want to take some product photos outside and get some Etsy listings up because I meant to do that yesterday, but we didn't. And I need to clean. Those are the two things that I want to do next. I think we need to do Etsy listings first because the sun is setting and I want natural sunlight pictures. Okay, good. Good plan. Let's go do that. I like a lot of honey in my tea. It's a lot later than the last time you saw me. It's about 10 p.m. now, and to be honest with you, I've been a little productive. Not as productive as I would like to have been, but we got some stuff done, and that's all that matters. It was a lot of computer work, so I don't know. I got in my head about how exciting that would be for a vlog, so I don't have any clips of it. But my product photos for this latest launch is done. My Etsy listings are ready to go. I just have to publish them. And I've showered and I took a little nap because I was really tired. I wasn't quite sure how to end the vlog. So I made myself a cup of tea and I figured I would just sit and chat with you guys a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think overall this week, it kind of got away from me there at the end. I was so productive at the beginning and I was so like on top of things. And then I just hit a wall, I think, on Friday. And then Saturday, I didn't really do much. And now I'm feeling better today. So I guess we'll try again next week. I'm still behind on small business things because of I skipped essentially Friday and Saturday. Only reason why I'm behind right now is because I am trying to get ahead for my vacation. If I didn't have that, I would be on track. So I'm hoping this week I'm gonna find the time to get caught up. I should. I have a pretty flexible schedule, so it's just a matter of me making time. But I'm pretty proud that, we got the video live, and I think we got the bare basics of what needed to get done. We still got those done. So that was good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is the first full week of me trying to enact my New Year's resolutions. And it was it was hard, but it was easy for some things, but it was really hard for other things. And I don't really have any grand takeaway messages for that other than change is hard, and setbacks are expected, and it's frustrating when there are things that are within your control that are setting you back. And by you, I mean me. I'm talking about myself here. Maybe you're experiencing the same things. I don't know. The only thing left to do is to try again next week, Hopefully I can cut some of these bad habits. Also, let me know if you like this. I have no idea how this vlog is going to turn out, or if it's going to be interesting at all, or fun to watch. It might be really boring. Or let me know if you hated it and you're like, no, stick to the projects and the stained glass. That is also valid. I'm still trying to figure things out, obviously. But I don't know. What should we do? Maybe we should do like thorns and roses of the week. Have you ever done that? Pros and cons? Anyways, I think I'm gonna do every other. Let's do like a compliment sandwich, but for thorns and roses. I'll start with, what is a rose? What's a good thing that I'm proud of this week? I stuck to my fitness goals. I worked out very consistently, which is awesome. And I took a rest day when I needed a rest day. I do feel very confident for next week that I'm going to be able to continue it. And I like the types of exercises that I'm doing, and that went really well. Thorns of the week. The big one was, yeah, I really felt myself fall back into self-sabotaging behavior on Saturday. Yeah, that felt icky. So that was no fun. Rose. Another good thing is, oh, I know, another good thing, this is also fitness related, but a little bit different. In my Pilates class on Monday, I noticed I'm actually more flexible than I used to be. And I think all of my stretches in the morning are starting to pay off. I am really not a flexible person. I never have been. I'm the kind of girly where it's like difficult for me to touch my toes. And I don't know, I just noticed that in Pilates, some of the movements were a lot easier because I could actually bend that way. It's a weird way of putting it. Thorn of the week is, I feel like I neglected a lot of my relationships, or all of them. They kind of took a back burner. There's still people that I need to text back. And obviously, Saturday, I completely forgot about that brunch that I was supposed to go to. Another rose, another good thing. Good thing this week is, oh, I love my new laptop. It was very expensive. Although I got it before the RAM prices spiked. I got it in the sweet spot where I got the Black Friday deal. But it was still a pretty big investment. And it's not just for my small business. I obviously use it as my personal laptop too. But it has made editing, I can't even describe to you. It has made editing 100 times faster and easier. My old laptop, I wouldn't even be able to, if I added a transition or any sort of little effect, I wouldn't be able to preview it in the app. It couldn't handle it. I had to render it out and watch the video to see if that little animation looked right, and then go back and fix it if it didn't. But this new laptop, oh my god, handles it like a breeze, like a charm. Yeah, this laptop is great. It's so good. I'm so happy that I got it. Okay, thorn. Another thorn. Food. Food was a thorn this week. I didn't make it to the grocery store, and to be honest, I still haven't. I have no food in my house. I did order groceries for pickup tomorrow morning, so I will be doing that first thing in the morning. But yeah, I just had nothing in the house, and I just kept putting off going to the grocery store. And because of that, I probably didn't eat the healthiest. Like, I had a lot of microwavable popcorn this year or this week. Speaking of Rose, that Thai food that we had, so good. Oh my god, it was so good. I love Thai curry and coconut soup. I could eat that meal all day, every day. You know what? I think that's it. Let's end on a good note. Let's end on the thoughts of curry. But yeah, this was interesting experiment. I don't know if I'll do this again. I hope your New Year's resolutions are easier to achieve than mine are seeming to be. Yeah, thanks for joining me this week, and thanks for watching this video to the end. I'll see you in the next one.